Serhii Prokopenko, who is the managing editor at Gwara Media. Thank you so much for coming on the program. Tell us, how safely, if at all, are people managing to leave Kharkiv, where you are?
Situation is very difficult, and a lot of people are continuous to evacuate from Kharkiv. I want to show you how the situation is going on in the civic infrastructure in the city. Like right now, I'm in Kharkiv Art Museum that was destroyed partly by Russian bomb. So Kharkiv Art Museum is a very important institution in the region that is full of cultural works. It's a Dürer, it's a Netherlands artist, it's Ukrainian artist, and it's fully destroyed. Like, people now evacuate and already evacuated a lot of arts. Buildings is very, very in bad condition. You see, before this, it was a lot of pictures of artists, and now it's like impossible to be here even for people. And this is really horrible situation. Here is work
Serhii,
of art.
just to be clear, this was the Kharkiv Museum of Art?
Yeah.
Where you are right now?
I am there right now. Yeah, we come today to fixate the situation, and glass are broken, a lot of pieces of art are destroyed, and workers of museum do whatever they can. You can see behind me very old stuff from museum collection. Yeah, that was opened for people, and it's what happens now with it. This is like usual museum rooms where usually tourists come, and it's fully destroyed. There is no pictures. Part of them were evacuated, but the building is in very horrible condition, so there is no possible to be here.
Serhii, who has done this and why?
It was this building is located near security forces building and near Kharkiv University, and into this quarter was shot of Russian rocket recently, and several buildings were destroyed, and these buildings also as this located in one block. It just when I was adding to the live stream, I was here to making some documentation to shooting of these horrible works, and this is how it's going. This is by Russia rocket. This is what they do in Ukraine in the museum infrastructure. This museum was like more than 100 years, and nothing was happened before. Last time such evacuation was during the Second World War, basically. And today we were asking the director of museum if the situation have ever been happened, and she said that no, there was no such situation, like they had to evacuate everything. Like fully destroyed civic infrastructure, one of the biggest art museums in the Ukraine.
And why, in your opinion, would they destroy something so precious, a museum over 100 years old?
So, because they just don't pick what to shoot, they put whatever they can. So they just do chaotic shots in order to terrorize people, terrorize citizens of Kharkiv, in order to create panic and in order to afraid everybody. They just run remote missile rockets. They destroy buildings.
Serhii, who was there at the time? How busy was it? Have there been any casualties?
There were no any tourists. There were nobody, and workers of museum was hiding in the shelter. They were here, but nobody was injured. Now in museum there is several people who are doing some security things for these collections, and they already are evacuated. And I think they will be evacuated also to the Western Ukraine, or to the Western countries, because it's a very bad situation. All these empty walls recently were followed by pictures.
And where are the pictures now?
Part of them are in archive of the museum, but small part, and part of them are already evacuated to the place I can't say where it is.
And Serhii, just very quickly remind our audience about the treasure, the UNESCO treasures that your country has.
It's a lot of UNESCO treasure. Kharkiv is one of the Kharkiv is creative city of UNESCO. I'm like one of the activists that are worried for creative city of UNESCO, but we can't do nothing with it. We just need to evacuate and run to save something. You can see like this old some chairs, maybe it's 100 years or more. You know, it's like in usual museum, like in Louvre, whatever. This is what conditions we are now. I hope tomorrow people would come. We brought some plastic security and to save this, to save something, and to export or to hide it. And this is with civic infrastructure, and the same the problem with usual people. They are very worried and got evacuated in the city, whoever can, basically. So this is the situation. But there is no panic, and all the infrastructure working. There is food, there is electricity, water, internet. That's why I'm streaming here for you. But it's still very dangerous. But we decided to be here and be in touch.
Thank you for bringing us this story of what Serhii has said is a museum, an art museum there in Kharkiv, over 100 years old. He showed us the destruction there. Thank you so much, Serhii Prokopenko.